And also another thing is just try to be professional in it. So for you to be consistent in this photography industry, for you to have your craft known, one thing is just stick to your lane. Don't do something that the other person is doing, because photographers, actually there's categories of photography. There's a landscape photographer, there's a wildlife photographer, there's architectural photographer, there's a portrait photographer. For me, basically, I'm a portrait photographer, and I'm sticking to my craft. You won't find me like going to wildlife, taking wildlife photos, because I don't understand much of it. I want to perfect my craft on the portrait photography, where I want to bring a line of my own taste of photography that my client is satisfied with. Okay, my dream so far is to be an international photographer. I want to work with a brand like Vogue magazine. I want to work with InStyle magazine, just to work with international magazine. I just want to be like that kind of photographer there you see there, and you're like, yes. Social media actually is the best thing that ever happened into, let me say, the recent businesses, including mine. Because you get to work, you get to show your work out there. But the main thing is just you have to understand the art of collaboration. As much as the client is open, just understand the art of collaboration, because I don't know who the next person I'm collaborating with, what is going to push me or add to, what value is the client going to add in my business. So I've collaborated with a couple of brands. I've collaborated with makeup artists. I've collaborated with local products. So that is what is making me at least try to get more referrals and recognition in the industry. With the pandemic that happened, Corona actually were among the highest hit actually businesses, because true story, I had to close my business down because there was a lockdown. I couldn't get any walk-ins to my studio. I ended up actually working from my house. I started shooting from my house for that period of Corona before I moved back now to the studio I'm in. So my lesson from that pandemic is that actually I can advise anyone who is in the production industry. Our job is more of a seasonal job. The times is there, the time is not there. And the best thing to do is to try invest in other businesses so that you can have at least a backup in your life, a business backup. Okay, the low moments, actually, one was a very big one, is that my studio in town got robbed. I lost equipment, and I was like, no, this was like just the end of me, because if I remember the struggle I had buying the equipment and then somebody just disappears, it was like, now I'm done. Actually, I even thought of starting to write down again my CV to start sending again to offices, because I was almost giving up.